Okay, and we are live. Thank you for pressing that start button on the Press Start Game Network. And today, here with me, I have Bob Obeckle X, X Obeckle X, and then Ken
Suspect here.
Specific Harry. I got it right this time. It's not Cherry. There we go. And I am your host, William Corwin, also known as the Alabaster Dragon. Today, the past podcasts were a little different, and we're trying something new, so hopefully this works out. And we are going to be opening up with 10 minutes of the biggest news of the week. Then after that, we are going to be playing a game while talking about news of the week, so stick around for that once we're done with the 10 minutes. Now, the first news we're going to talk about is Halo 5. Have you guys heard anything about Halo 5?
I've seen a couple of YouTubers play the game. It looks pretty good. I haven't really played Halo since, I believe, Halo 2 on the original Xbox.
Yeah.
So, I'm not a big Halo fan. It can be a fun game, but it looks pretty good. It looks like they're doing a lot of good stuff to it.
This is supposed to be a lot like Halo 2. I've heard reviews on it, though. I don't like how they got rid of split screen to get that 60 frames, but what can you do about it?
I know. Yeah, that's one of the biggest. That's a big thing I'm going to be complaining about here in a little bit. But Halo 5, I bought it and I love it. It's the best shooter, like PvP shooter I've played since probably Halo Reach, because I after Black Ops 2, I didn't really enjoy shooters that much, and I know you're a big shooter still, Bob, but I don't know, something about it, I couldn't get into them for that long, but I've already put over 20 hours in the Halo 5 multiplayer, just the multiplayer, and that's like not even playing with friends, which I normally do. So it's just, I don't know, there's something about it that is just so good. And I think it's because I know how to play Halo, because I've played so much Halo before. I know, like, the 3 rules of Halo is grenades, melee, and headshots.
And rocket launchers. Don't forget rocket launchers.
Yes, and
pick up the rocket
launchers.
launcher or sniper whenever you can. That was the big thing. You get those, you're good. You're guaranteed
and
kills.
control the field. Yeah, in other words. Yeah.
But I think we're getting a little off topic. We need to stay with the news, not opinions. So
Yeah, I know.
let's.
And quick thing is, it received a 9 on IGN and an 8.75 on Game Informer. So it's gotten really good reviews. Now, Assassin's Creed Syndicate just got released. Did you guys hear anything about that lately?
I know it's in the Victorian age, and it has the new grappling hook gadget, so you can grapple. I've heard some good things about it. I'm not quite sure, but I do know with the last release of the last Assassin's Creed, there's a lot of launching errors, and so EA had to do a bunch of good stuff to get that right. Free DLC and stuff like that. But this one though, I haven't heard anything with the launch, so apparently it's going pretty smoothly.
No, there's still bugs and stuff like every.
Well, of course, there's
Assassin's
always going to be
Creed.
bugs.
No, apparently it's a very well made game. Brings you back to Black Flag. They said the storyline is a little bit lacking and gets repetitive after a while. But overall, well made Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, and this is the first one in a couple of years that Ubisoft made. The other ones, I can't remember who the other ones were made by.
It was
Ubisoft.
Australia, I think it was. Wasn't
Yeah.
it?
So Ubisoft took a hit at this one, and I like Ubisoft. They do a good job in most of the games. So I don't really have too much to say about them in a negative manner. So
Yeah, that received an 8.2 on IGN and a 9 on Game Informer. So that's gotten pretty good reviews also. I'm more of a guy who follows Game Informer, So, I mean, both of them gave them pretty good reviews. So, now, have you guys heard anything about the Overwatch open beta?
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen there. Careful, there are a few false beta keys, so be wary. If you see a random beta key in your email, don't click on it necessarily, because I've seen some news that there are some fake beta keys out there. So careful of that. Only do it if you get it directly from the the developer. So yes,
Blizzard?
from
Yeah.
Blizzard. It's
I
not from
think they
Blizzard.
will
Don't.
email you or contact you on your account, I believe.
Yeah.
Um,
Um,
yeah.
I wouldn't mind getting this. This looks like a fantastic game. Some people are saying it's just a. Oh, I'm getting off topic. We'll talk about that later. But anyways, yes.
Yeah. Just quickly
Yes.
overview it.
Look forward to it. Get it if you get the chance. Enroll in the beta. Obviously, it's still just beta, but
Yeah.
it should still be fun, and there will be a lot of updates and whatnot before the release. Which I did any of you guys look at the release date, or is that still unannounced?
No, it's still
That's
unannounced.
Still
still
unannounced. Okay,
unannounced.
they're going to see how the beta
Yes.
goes. And I
Um,
wonder because this is still a closed beta, isn't it?
Yes, it's a closed beta.
Yes.
It's only released by the keys of the
Okay,
developer.
so
Open
I
beta
wonder
is
when it's going
anyone.
to open beta.
I bet you they will do probably an open beta to test their servers to make sure no servers
It-
crash.
It'll probably
Um,
only be within a few weeks of the release, though, for a
Probably.
weekend
It'll-
or something
yeah,
like that. Though,
it'll be.
because open beta is that's usually how it happens. You have the closed beta for a span of a month, and then you have their updates, and then they'll test the servers with a large volume of people. With the open beta, everybody can play. They'll do that for a weekend or something like that. See how things run, possibly a week, and then fix all that within the month before the release. So
I don't really care for the game. I give it
So-
a 6. At least just from what I've
Okay,
seen.
it's not even
I mean,
out
from
yet,
what I've
Ken.
seen of gameplay and
Yeah.
I don't really care for those types of games.
We're-
It literally looks just like a first-person
Team Fortress
shooter
2?
that has some MOBA aspects to it.
yeah,
I mean, okay, yeah.
It doesn't
Well,
look
first
very
off,
good to me.
first question.
Anyways, we're off topic.
Do you like
We
Team
can talk about
Fortress
that when we
2?
get into the gameplay.
Yeah.
We can talk about some opinions,
Yeah.
what we're looking forward to, and stuff like that. So the news, though, next, what Metal Gear Solid 5? Is that what you're?
Yes, that has sold 5 million copies. Now, have either of you seen or played?
I've seen some
No,
gameplay.
I'm waiting for it.
I haven't played it. I haven't really played too much Metal Gear Solid games. Just like Assassin's Creed.
I haven't either.
That's not my genre that I really enjoy because for me, some of that stuff can get somewhat repetitive. I played like games like DSX, which looks a lot like Metal Gear Solid. But even a game like that, I just, I played 10, 15 hours of it and kind of got bored of it. So, but this game, I have seen gameplay. It looks fantastic.
Yeah.
It looks well made. If you're an Assassin's
It
Creed game,
is.
Assassin's Creed, player, this looks like the type of game for you because it's similar aspects. You want to be stealthy. You want to complete these objectives. You want to infiltrate. All that stuff that Assassin's Creed is big on.
Yes. I agree with some of those things, but it's known as being the best stealth game ever
Right.
made to this
Mass-
Let's see,
day.
that's opinion though. Like, because a lot of people would be like, no, Assassin's Creed is the best stealth game ever made, or DSX.
Well, Assassin's Creed hasn't really had much stealth.
No,
Blended.
they got rid of a lot of it. It's mainly they did iterate it on this one. They did add 2 aspects, like with the 2 characters from Assassin's Creed that you can play as. That one of them is more stealthy and one of them is more brute. So depending on how you like Assassin's Creed, you can go more stealthy or more brute. But they have gotten away from a lot of stealth on Assassin's Creed. Most of the stealth games are like Hitman, Metal Gear Solid, Splinter Cell, I think. Yeah, Splinter
Yeah.
Cell.
Splinter Cell. It's really
I'm trying to
stealthy.
remember. I thought there was another game that was pretty stealthy.
Well, there's stuff.
Batman.
I
Batman's
mean, there's
out.
like the Sly Coopers and all that, but those are
Yeah.
old now. But yeah, it's just considered
Uh,
the best stealth game, and I honestly would have to
I'm
agree.
I'm
So,
waiting for it to drop down in a little bit of price for it to get past this thing,
yes, it's
and then I
it's
might
still
get it.
$60, but
do you guys
I
do you guys know if it's
feel
on next?
with how many copies it's sold, it's gonna be it's still 60
Probably.
Oh, it's
bucks. But how about we jump right into the game now?
yes, the part we've all been
Okay,
See,
waiting.
cool.
I actually I like Alpha Protocol. Have you ever played that game, Will?
Alpha Protocol. I have
It's
not heard of that.
literally, I think, by far one of the best different types of, because you can either do it like like the way you progress in the story is how, or how you build your character is how you progress in the story. So like when you're going through the campaign, if you want to play more stealthy, you build your character. You get weapons with silencers. You build your stealth, and you build like your character levels up, and you put points towards different
It's kind of like
aspects.
Skyrim.
Yeah,
You
and
get a
so
build
like when you complete the campaign, if you do the campaign this way, like if you like
Mhm.
during the campaign, it'll give you an option to say, okay, kill this person or let him survive. And if you kill this person, it sends you on a different route in the game. And so you can go like pure like heavy artillery, and you just get massive guns and obliterate, or you can
Just
go
like the-
stealth.
Just like those Japanese dating games. Do you kiss them or do you?
Yeah, it's a lot like that. And like
Oh,
Joke,
wow.
joke. Anyways,
What's up,
no,
Wolo?
it is a lot like that because you
Yeah,
have
it-
women. You have women interests in the game that you
whoa,
can
whoa,
connect
whoa,
with.
Oh, that's right. You told me about that.
Yes, and so like if you connect with this girl more than you did with with the other ones, you have a different ending in the game. So like you'll end the game with this chick rather than, or with this one, or you kill her and you usher in another one. Like it's really cool. By far one of my best stealth games I've ever played.
Okay, well,
Like
I'm starting with the quest, guys.
Interesting.
let's
So
Yeah, let's
play
go ahead and
play
start
what we
this. Everybody say hello to Wolo. Just joined us.
got. Whoa, what's going on?
Ooh,
killing it.
57. Why wouldn't I take that?
kills.
Okay.
So if you guys didn't know
You
this
got-
game, this is Torchlight 2, an action
Yes.
RPG. I enjoy it. I know we all enjoy games like this. Although we all have our different genres that we enjoy more than others, RPGs is something that we all do enjoy playing. So
Well, this one's a very basic
Yeah.
RP. It doesn't get into depth like say Diablo or like very very hard like Diablo and some other RPG games.
Yeah, it is set up a lot like
Yeah,
Diablo,
but it's like a simpler
but it's
version of it. You don't. It's not complicated.
yes.
You don't have all that crafting and set stuff. I mean, well, you still have that in here, but I mean, complicated wise.
I'll give myself a hood just because I
Um,
can. I got a level.
Pants. Let's go pants. I know I got it.
Hmm. Increase.
Okay,
mana,
so
yes,
now I'm a
I'll do that.
berserker, so I get strength, I believe. Strength and dexterity.
what does an engineer go for?
Are you mage? Like, are you shooting
An
stuff?
engineer? I don't know.
I would assume your elemental damage. Like it says,
What is
go to your there, you should have a thing that tells you what you go for. There should be like a
Sure, why not?
I think it's.
What?
I'm trying to figure out. There's a place that you can go to and look. Oh, arcane statistics. Go to that.
Where's that? What?
It's on it's on your pet side.
Yeah, if you guys hit spacebar, it brings up both menus at the same time.
Yeah. But no, if you go to right under character panel is arcane statistics, and it will tell you, I believe, what you go for.
Oh, there we go, J. Okay.
Like me, I go
Let me see
critical
something.
damage bonus. I have a 57 critical damage bonus.
Not
Um,
56. Nothing that's.
no.
No, that's because of your stats. General.
I know, but
They.
there's right here general statistics, base strength. But and like the higher one you have are the ones that'll go for.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah,
mine is
so
base strength and base dexterity are the highest.
Yeah, mine's strength and vitality.
Yeah, so you're gonna want to go. You're
Yep.
gonna want to go help.
Okay.
You're more like a tank. You're gonna be a
I'm
tank.
Tank. I
Yes,
think this
because if you go vitality, that's gonna give you health. And
Yes,
that's
I know.
gonna be a tank. So you're like.
Okay, you guys ready?
Wait,
Let's go.
Oh yes, I'm ready. Second.
Okay, so I am the mage, and Ken, what
I
are
am
you?
The berserker.
You are the berserker, and Bob is the engineer, correct?
Yes. Call me by Obekel though, so that I can keep my
Okay.
online identity.
Obekel. Yeah.
If
Obekel
you're just joining in,
is...
I have a YouTube channel, guys. I am more of an FPS gamer, although I do, like I said earlier, I do enjoy most game types, game genres. But right now, I'm really enjoying Hardline. I know that it's a game that a lot of people have said has really died out. The community is pretty small compared to other FPS games, but at the same time, I think, you know, it all comes down to opinion. I think it's a great game. Have they done some things wrong? Yes, but they have really stepped their game up and have done tremendous in making the community happy. So just free
Yeah, that's
DLC.
what I heard.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, they came out with. Oh crap! There's other spots over here, guys.
Oh, yep,
Which
let's
I
go.
just killed. Boom, brother.
Wow, okay.
But yeah, like they had free DLC, and then there's like what 5 new weapons that were available for everybody, and plus they're actually coming out with a new one, which is called Battlefield Hardline Blackout. So it's free for everybody. There's 2 new guns that go across all classes. So you have the new version of the RO-933, which is an assault rifle, and then a new battle rifle, plus 2 nighttime maps, night vision goggles, new assignments, patches, camos, all that good stuff, and that's all for everybody. So they're coming out with new DLC that's free, which is actually a topic I'd like to talk about, because hopefully it is a game, or it's not a game, a tactic that most developers
A lot of companies should
are going
use.
to go into, which is I believe it's called microtransactions.
Oh no,
Uh,
microtransactions crap, Bob.
No.
Talking
Do
about.
not-
Listen,
let's-
listen.
I am at least strictly
Yes,
against
I am.
microtransactions.
Okay, you are used to the microtransactions as it's buy to win. Okay, I'm
No,
not talking
any microtransactions crap.
No. Because what microtransactions allow is the developers to make free content. They have to pay for it somehow, and a base game of a $60 game isn't enough. So either you spend $120 for a game, or $110 for a game and the DLC, or you get the game for the $60 plus all the free DLC that comes out for everybody. Because there's several reasons why that's a good idea, and I'll get to that in just a moment. And then you have microtransactions, as in camos and customizations. You pay for anything that is stat based that help give you an advantage in the game. You cannot purchase. Okay, that is all earned in game.
Yeah.
But when I say microtransactions, I mean just customizations, the way you want to look, camos, stuff like that. Okay, that there's no benefit to that whatsoever, other than you look cool. That's it. So if you want to spend money, which a lot of people do, for a couple bucks, you can buy a special camo or something, or patches, or stuff like that. But there's no advantage. So the game is still equal. Everybody gets the DLCs. Everybody gets the guns. Everybody gets the attachments. All that stuff. All that's earned in game. Microtransactions.
Yeah.
Well,
It's just the word
Yes,
microtransactions makes me cringe.
yes, and there's been a bad experience with a lot of people for microtransactions. But that's just the term that's used because what what I for me uh, from what
As long as it doesn't affect the
exactly
game, is what you're
yeah that's what I'm
saying.
saying.
As
Just
in, like, stats, or it's all it is just like skins or how your character looks, you're
yeah,
okay
Call of
with it.
Duty. They have microtransactions where you can buy camos,
Over here, guys.
guns, and stuff, and calling cards and whatnot, right? So stuff like that. You can buy, but no, it's not buy to win. You're not buying anything to make you better. It's just the skins and camos and whatnot. And the reason why this is huge, if the DLCs were free, before I say what I think and what would be the case, what do you think would happen if all the DLCs everybody got for free and there was no having to buy it? Like,
It would be
You have people
awesome,
not
but
play
the
the
thing is, I think $60 for a game is honestly low nowadays, because the games that they're making, it takes so much money to do that. Better have that
Well,
muted.
yeah, I mean, you're talking
But
about millions of dollars in acting. I mean,
no, you're not getting what? No. You're- okay.
I'm talking to Tommy.
So
He has a TV on in the background.
okay. So this is what would happen if all the DLC was free and they paid for those DLCs and whatnot with microtransactions. What would happen is if the whole gaming community had those DLCs, it would one expand the life of the game because what happens when you have a gaming community that has all the same playability is
And here, Ken.
you have a united gaming community. It's not fragmented, meaning you have the premium members and then or the season pass holders
Yeah.
and the non. So what happens now is those DLCs
Everybody has
exactly.
the
So
same
what
thing.
happens because when those DLCs come out, they're good for a week or two, but guess what happens? There's not enough people playing those DLCs because not everybody has them, and so everybody with the premium now goes back to the default, and the DLCs are now unplayable because nobody's playing them because the whole community is now back where everybody is playing together, which is the base maps. So
Yeah. That's always what happened in previous
and
Battlefields.
that's happened.
Is because I played a lot of Battlefield 4, but I didn't have the DLCs, and then the entire community was
yeah,
split.
but then you get the people who aren't into the game playing the stuff, and it literally makes the game not even playable.
No.
Yes,
What makes
because you
it
get the
playable
kids
is
who
when
are
you have
flying
somebody
the
playing
ships.
the game.
No,
No,
you
but
get the
you're
kids who
always gonna
flying
have-
the ships, and they're blown up, but then their parents won't buy it for them, and then that stops them
Oh,
from being on.
What's going to have that though? That's the thing. That is with the way the society has come. That's always going to be something that occurs. There's no getting around that. But there is getting around DLCs that die off. Because for me, I always like Battlefield. I always get the DLCs. I get the season pass or the premium. And what happens for me is I don't always get there on time, and so by the time I get to play the DLCs because I'm busy doing stuff, nobody's playing them. I can't play it because I'm like I'm searching for a lobby and boom, nothing. And so I go okay, base maps, boom, I get a game. Why? Because the DLCs have died off. The community's fragmented. The
Right,
DLC
but apparently the
Yeah.
same thing's happening with Hardline.
game. Yeah,
I know, but Hardline's free DLC, and you still can't find a.
all the DLC is free. Just a couple of the community ones that they have put out. Battlefield 4 is now doing free community DLC as well, and see that's great because it's bringing new maps and playability to the game. So if you have DLC that everybody has, and you don't have to worry about paying for it, then what you're going to do is you're going to expand the life of the game. Plus, now people don't have to spend money on the DLCs. People can afford spending a couple bucks on on a customization that they want. And so what's going to happen is now instead of having a few thousand people buying the premium for $60, you're going to have a couple million people spending a few bucks here and there for the course of the life of the game. Sporadically, but still, you're gonna end up having more money coming in with several hundred thousand people plus paying $2, $3, $4 for customization, as
Yeah.
opposed to a couple of people
Well-
paying $60 the one time.
That's exactly what's happening with Halo. Is all of the expansions and DLCs are going to be free.
Yes,
But they have microtransactions in their game
but what
too,
type of micro?
which I'm going to explain here that in a second that I don't really care for it that they have microtransactions, but then again they don't ruin the game,
No,
which I'm happy about.
yeah. And see, that's the thing is microtransactions for the players who don't want to spend the extra money. They get all the stuff that everybody else gets, but they don't have to spend money if they don't want to. But you can't tell me that down the line you see a customization that just looks freaking awesome and it's only $2-3. You can't tell me that you're not going to spend $2-3 on something you really want.
Nope.
But then you gotta think
Specific, Gary, you
that
don't
should
spend money.
be already
No,
in
I
the
don't
game.
spend money on. I don't spend money on anything. That's
Yeah.
why I think it's stupid.
You're a cheap douchebag, okay? Not,
I think
Uh-huh.
having
But
like
still.
I think buying skins is it's stupid.
yeah, but
I
if
mean,
you
no. Every so often, I will say for Smite, there was one skin that
Yeah.
was amazing,
didn't-
and I did buy that one. But
Yeah.
overall, I don't see what the need for customizing your weapon. I don't play games like hardcore so much that it gets worn out that I need something different. I play it every so often, and when I get on,
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same
yeah,
boat as you.
I just
But see,
I
that's
don't.
that's the thing. It's there's players like that in every community, every gaming community. So what happens is when you because wouldn't you guys play the game more if you had all the DLCs too, but didn't have to spend extra money?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why that's what I had in my thought when I bought Halo was I won't have to spend an extra 30 or $50 buying all these DLCs. So I'm like, I'm saving money because they just announced not that long ago for Battlefront. They announced Battlefront and they announced the DLC for Battlefront, and that's $50.
Yeah.
$50. And if you buy all the DLCs separately, it's going to be 60.
Yeah.
That's as much as the game itself. So I'm just really, really happy that Halo is not going to have any of that.
See, and that's what
But
I'm
they
saying.
switched out with microtransactions, which I'm fine with because then I don't have to buy the DLCs, but that's how they're going to pay for the new content, they said, is with the microtransactions.
Exactly.
But then again, it's always just the thought, microtransactions. I don't like them in my games that I
But
really
it's-
like. Like it's just saying, it's basically my perspective is, let's say if you buy
Where are you guys in the game?
the new
first,
Fallout.
real quick? Where did you guys go?
Teleport to
For behind
us.
chamber.
we're in that chamber that quest. There's a quest lady standing right outside of it with
I
exclamation
can
mark.
teleport to you guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be able to.
I I don't know. For me though, I don't really like deals. I don't really buy deal unless I hear that they're fantastic. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing though. With free DLC gonna be out, it's gonna be cheap. It's not going to be this amazing big
No,
DLC
that's
that comes
where you're
out.
wrong.
No, they,
That's-
for
That's what I'm
Halo,
saying. They might. It's going to be cheaper and less I think fancy.
well, for
Well, let me
Halo,
teleport to you guys.
they are adding community maps that are going to be made, but then also they're going to be adding legit maps made by the 343 company.
Okay, where
For free.
are you guys? I can't find you.
Can't teleport to us.
Okay.
You guys, No, it won't let me teleport.
We went
Here,
into
here,
the
Bob. Go
dungeon
back to
where
the
there was a quest
main
lady.
thing. I'll teleport home. What?
Um.
Can't do that here.
No, we're in a dungeon.
I know, but you should.
Oh, that's
still
why you guys went into a
teleport.
dungeon without me.
I thought you were with
No.
us. I mean, then you walked right past the dungeon.
I
Go back. Just start heading backwards.
haven't gone anywhere. I'm still in the town.
There's-
We'll go out of the town. Except.
Oh, you're still in town? Yeah, you gotta.
Okay, so
you gotta
continue.
go.
Fighting forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was talking. So it's hard to do
Yeah,
live gameplay and commentary.
I having a problem.
It is.
Yeah, but I'm
Guys are-
talking.
Because you're not talking.
Guys are just.
But anywho, yeah, microtransactions. I'm always kind of
Yeah,
of it.
but you
But
have to
Halo,
remember-
I feel like they have a good balance of not too much microtransactions, and it's not going to ruin the game.
Yeah, because you have to remember, it's a trade-off. It's either you split the community and the game dies, or you
Not
make
all
the
the time.
game,
No,
majority of
because
the time.
There's a lot of
I'm not saying the
games that
game
are
dies,
still.
I'm not saying the game dies, but the DLCs die. The base game is still going
Okay, but
strong.
there are a
but
lot of
the
DLCs though that just aren't very good though too.
Mhm.
Like
majority of them are pretty good.
like Modern
ones that I played-
Warfare, like Modern Warfare 3. Like I mean, not all the DLC was fantastic. I mean, you
But
just
they
got
could have been.
crap
There's the
stuff.
player base. That's the reason. The player base dropped
But
because there's
the ones that are very good don't drop. They stay in because like you
they
can go
still do.
2v2 or 3v3 and still get players even today.
Yeah, that was free stuff though. You didn't have to pay for that. That was free.
Some of the maps you didn't. And then most of those maps people like. But yeah, they
Oh,
do
there's
like
the
the free stuff. They do like the free stuff. I will say some maps, like if you release every so often something free, it's not horrible. I tend to know that most things that get released free after like microtransactions like and stuff like that just aren't as good as some of the paid stuff. But now I will say I don't like the micro DLC transactions because there's the ones that release, oh, you can get this DLC for $14.99 and then this one for $14.99. I like
Yeah.
the system where you buy an expansion pack. So like you buy the main game and then say after you
That's just a
played it
season
per
pass
se.
or premium.
No, not. I don't like the season pass. I don't really care for a season pass either. I like what you do is it's two separate games pretty much. So you spend the money to buy the game. The game's out for maybe 5 months. Okay, 5 months to a year at the most. But you buy that and then say they release a massive update to the game. It's massive. It costs the same amount as the new game. It's pretty much a standalone game.
Cool.
But it comes with like a new campaign. It comes with or like an updated story. It comes with all new maps to multiplayer. It comes with all new weapons. It comes with like just upgraded gameplay of it. So
Yeah, but
it's
see,
a
that's not a
massive.
DLC.
It's a standalone game. They do,
It's a
but
standalone game.
it works better.
I'm not
than-
standalone games.
I know, but no, what? It's not a standalone game. It's just like an upgraded version, but the content in it could be a standalone. It's like StarCraft, but it's a little bit different. The StarCraft,
So you're saying like an
yes,
expansion?
but the
Like World of
expansion
Warcraft.
I'm talking because I don't like expansions where it's a standalone game. What I kind of like is like Diablo, what Diablo 2 did with its expansions. It added on to the main game. So like the main game was out for a long time. Then they came with the expansion pack and it added new characters, new missions, new quests, new area. It added a whole bunch of it. It was like a
No,
new.
they added a
game.
new character.
No, they
See, I
added
don't-
like
I
two
don't
new
like how
characters
they
on
did
Diablo 2. They added 2 new characters on Diablo 2. They
Oh,
added a
Diablo
whole bunch
2.
of other-
Yes,
Diablo
yes.
2,
There's
yes.
the assassin and the druid.
Yes. it changed the entire gameplay of the game. It felt
Really?
new. It felt refreshed. I felt like I wanted to play it more. I wanted to try out the new characters, and it didn't feel like I was playing the same game. And StarCraft did that for a while, and World of Warcraft, not World of Warcraft, Warcraft, they did that. They had the main game, and then they had expansion packs that came out that upgraded the game and made it fresh, made me want to play it more. And I literally played every single expansion of Warcraft. I played every game expansion of StarCraft. But then StarCraft 2 came out, and it had the main game, but then it came out with expansion packs, but they were standalone expansions. You didn't need the
Okay.
first one to really play the second one. It's just you would miss out on the story. And I
Yes,
don't really like that. I like one they upgraded because it feels fresh, it feels new. And I would really spend $50 on something like that, which is a massive update. That would be fun. Because that would give you.
That's exactly what happened with Destiny. The
Yeah,
Taken King.
and that's what I'm saying. And a lot of people like the new update for Destiny, don't they? It feels new. It feels fresh.
Yeah, it fixed every problem there.
And that's what I'm saying. You didn't mind spending $50 on that, did you, Will?
It was actually 40, and no, I did not.
See,
I actually really
wouldn't
enjoyed
mind
it.
that.
We're getting into a different thing. I'm not talking about expansions. I'm talking about
I know,
DLC.
but I would rather have that than DLC. I would rather have that than microtransactions. That's what I'm saying. For me, I would prefer something like that over microtransactions.
Okay. Where are you, Bob?
I don't know. I'm in the dungeon. I don't see you guys.
Is everything dead?
No, nothing's dead.
How can you lose yourself?
I'm in here by myself.
I don't understand. You have to go downstairs. You have to go downstairs. What are you doing?
Okay,
It says
let's
you're
just go
on
back to
the
town.
corrupted crypt, floor 1.
Yeah.
What are you doing, dude?
Is that where you guys are?
Yeah, we are in the corrupted crypt.
Then why is everything still alive? I'm about to
I have no idea.
Already
Well,
I got a couple levels I need to add on to my guy.
Ooh,
But-
Rune Master
I
armor.
get something from my.
I don't know. I just for me,
Okay.
well, I mean,
I'm talking about games like Call of Duty and Battlefield and stuff like that because
yeah, if for first-person shooters, that kind of makes sense. Yeah.
yes,
say that.
because that's the stuff. But but like RPGs and stuff like that, yeah. If you want like Diablo and stuff like that, I was fine. You know, if you want to trade in your first Diablo 3 and upgrade to Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls, yeah, stuff like that's cool. But I'm talking about in a community where it's an MMO style, not MMO, a multiplayer online first-person shooter game. Yeah, microtransactions I think is the best way to go. Simply to allow everybody to have the DLC, so the DLC doesn't die out. Because that's my biggest thing. It's like, because I do get the premiums and stuff like that. And I end up wasting my money because now I'm not able to play any of it. It's not everybody gets it.
Yeah. Okay, so let's move on a little bit. Yeah, first off, are you gonna come out of the dungeon? Because we're out of the dungeon now.
You should be able to. Oh no! Now he's in the Forgotten Chamber. You can't tell him. Get out of there. You're literally fighting.
He could quickly go through there if he wanted
But he still has to fight those 2 bosses. He's gonna get demolished.
I can't open a portal here. Okay, so I gotta run back out.
Yeah, you have to run back out. Unless you want us to come and help you real quick.
Well, what level are you guys?
We're 6.
I am level 6.
I think I'm level 6 too.
What level?
Hit spacebar.
I'm
Show you.
I'm level 5.
Oh wow, I got a lot
Close
of
enough.
stuff. I won't put that on. Did I get anything?
But yes, let's move on. So Halo 5, like I was saying before, it has some microtransactions, but it's where Halo 5 is really interesting on how it works. And it's
There you Oh, I can warp to you guys.
Oh. Okay, cool.
Boom.
Yeah, please do. Um, yeah, the microtransactions in it is just to buy these packs. So it's a lot like Battlefield.
Yeah.
You know how Battlefield, you can, if you level up, you get like maybe a gold pack or a silver pack,
Yeah, the
something
battle
like that.
packs, yeah.
It's exactly
Okay.
like that. It's exactly like
Advanced Warp
that.
has that too.
So,
Yeah,
but
you can buy the advanced drops, the supply drops. Yeah.
yes, but the thing is, once you open these packs, it's a lot like FIFA. If you've played the new FIFA games, where
Yeah.
you open the packs and they give you like cards, and they give you different weapons or vehicles or upgraded of weapons and stuff, and you can only use it in this game called Warzone. So Warzone is this sweet game that's 12 versus 12, and it's pretty much a domination. There's 3 points you have to capture, but that's just where you spawn. It doesn't do too much to the game. The how you win the game is there's these random NPCs that will come through, and you have to kill them to get points. And the higher points they are, the harder to kill. So you have to work as a team to kill the bosses, and they're super strong.
Okay.
Even the like 25 points one are really strong. The highest ones are 150,
Oh,
which are like you have to get in tanks to take them down pretty
Yeah,
much.
so-
And each base you take or each person you kill, you get a little bit of experience. And that experience, it's kind of like MOBA style, where that experience is reset every single game you play, and you can spend that experience getting new weapons, like new primary weapons or anything, and then you also get requisition points, which then requisition points can give you upgraded weapons like the railgun or the rocket launcher or the sniper
So
rifle.
you can spend, like I was reading, apparently you can spend like your requisition points like right at the beginning and stuff like that, but then, or like near the beginning, like once you've killed some stuff, but that they later down the road you might not have as many points to say against a tank. Like you might come up against a tank and you
Yes.
don't have anything to fight a tank with.
Exactly. So I normally just save my points right at the beginnings, because after how the game starts is it's like we're under attack, the Spartans have to help us take over the base. So you jump right into this base and there's NPCs, the Forerunners, running everywhere. And you have to clear them all out and you secure that base. And then right after that, the requisition points come up, and you can go to the requisition station and spend your points. But like once we clear that base, everybody just rushes the requisition system. But I already saved mine, so I can get like maybe a warthog or a sniper rifle or a railgun, some type of sweet power weapon or sweet vehicle. So then down the line, I have a big gun when they have a primary gun. So yeah. Where are you?
What are you doing,
Obeko?
Bob? You looking up porn?
no. Are you serious? No, I.
Yeah, the Halo
But-
stuff, I'm still looking forward to Battlefront. I mean,
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Battlefront 2, but they have to fix some major issues for me. The spawning in that game was
Yeah, the
terrible.
beta, yeah.
It was terrible. I would spawn and get shot in the back. I'm like, what? That should not be happening.
but that's the thing.
And the map is
It's a
huge.
beta.
The map is
That was a
huge.
beta.
Yes.
So I mean, they're
know, and I
adding
hope they're fixing
adding
it.
way more maps. They're adding different game modes, which I'm looking for because like some of the maps that I've seen, like they're adding like the Ewok place.
Come on, Obeko.
What was that? The crap.
Kashyyyk?
Was that Kashyyyk?
Kashyyyk is Kashyyyk is the Wookiee
No,
place.
it was the Ewok, like the little guys. Like they're adding that map so you can be on the speed runners and stuff like that. And then they're adding like an aerial battle, so where you can fly the Millennium Falcon. Um, and they're
Yeah.
adding. It should be a lot different, I think, than the beta. Like everything that I've seen or heard so far about it is going to be a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just a thing. I don't know. I played it. I really enjoyed it because the graphics were amazing.
It felt like you were actually in the movie.
I was
It
blown
amazing.
away by the graphics.
But no, I've read some reviews, and a lot of people, like you said, were a little bit mad with some like the flying aspect. They said it was a little bit cheap. They
Yeah.
literally got into a ship and got blown up. They said it felt cheesy, and I didn't really like the flying too much. I mean, it was better, I think, and easier than Battlefield.
It was
Yes,
Battlefield.
but easier
yes.
than Battlefield flying, but it just like you literally all you do is just spin in circles. I mean, there is literally no passing. There's nothing. You just spin in circles until you
Yeah.
fire. So I mean,
That's. I really wish they just kept the same controls as Star Wars Battlefront 2. Star Wars Battlefront
Yes.
2 flying was
yes,
amazing.
I did like.
And there's nothing wrong with that, so I didn't understand why they
Yeah,
had to.
yeah, it feels
change
more
that.
arcadey. But then all the people jet ram.
Yeah.
Which I don't. Literally, that's all it is. It's just people jet
Yeah,
ramming
it's-
the entire time.
I was watching this video, and it was like montage of Star Wars Battlefront by EA, and it was just a hero, just it shows a hero and he's running up and he jumps up and the ship just and just instantly kills the hero, just instantly kills the hero, and like
Are you
it's
guys
just
back in town?
I'm like either the heroes need more health or they need to do the kamikaze needs to do less damage or something, because that seems pretty cheap. And it showed, like, as soon as this guy spawned, there's a ship that saw him, and just like within like not even a couple minutes, he just suicide into the hero and killed him. I'm like, oh, well
But
then.
I mean, overall, I think the gameplay was fun. I enjoyed it. For me
Yes.
though, I'm not a very good I'm not very a first-person shooter kind of guy. But I think the aspect of being in a Star Wars universe was just kind of fresh. Like it felt
And
fresh.
that
It didn't
is the
feel-
selling point of the game. That is the selling
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
I-
Simply
It felt
because
new.
it is a Star Wars title. That is why that's why people are going to be playing it. And they don't care what the gameplay's like. Obviously, it's a small point, but the main reason is it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's going to last a long time. Because if you look at how long Star Wars has lasted, the movies, and there's a new movie coming out.
Hold up, old Bible.
I mean, the game thrives because there's so many fans of Star Wars,
Oh,
which is a good thing. It's a good thing. But me personally, the game was okay. Yeah, I didn't have any problems with it other than that it's just the aiming reminded me a lot of Halo. It wasn't.
I didn't have that problem. I didn't feel like
that's
it
how
felt
it felt to me.
The aiming felt a lot more Call of Duty.
No,
than,
it's nothing like Call of Duty. Because Call of Duty
okay,
has
if you-
it
if
has
you-
precise aiming. Halo and Battlefront, they don't. You aim
but this
down
is-
and you still have a crosshair, and it's in that area that the bullets are going to hit. Battlefield, Call of Duty, it's all precise aiming, right where you're, except for the recoil. The recoil is a thing, but right where you're aiming,
When was the last?
that is where the bullet hits.
When's the last time we played a Halo?
long time
no,
ago,
Halo.
but it's
Halo is
still-
just spamming the trigger. That's all you do in Halo. You just spam the trigger until you kill them.
Hmm.
But you don't aim down the sight.
Halo is
It's all
all
hipfire.
up.
It's all
Yes.
hipfire. I don't.
No. Especially the new Halo, it's definitely not. I think that's why I'm so good at it. So I get a positive kill-death ratio every game, just about every game. And I think that's why I love it so much, is because people aren't used to looking down the sights in Halo. And in Halo 5, you have to get headshots. Like you will win every single battle if you just aim for the head and get headshots every single time.
Yeah.
You will win every
Yeah,
single
and
battle because you have to shoot them multiple times in the
it's
head, and it always does more damage. Even if they have a shield, it does more damage.
Yeah.
So if they sit back and just keep shooting you in the body and you get headshots, you're
But
always going
that's
to win.
always
You're always
Halo
going to
though.
win.
That's I mean that's every Halo. You if you hit the head, you're an automatically headshot. And so I don't really care for Halo because of that. I always feel like
Well, it takes a lot of hits before you can get the actual
Yeah.
headshot. But,
I feel
yeah.
like a normal game. If you play Call of Duty, you put a couple shots into their belly and you got the kill.
You can still turn on people and get the headshot and kill
Yes,
them
you
before they
can.
kill you.
But with Halo, I mean, it's just firing and firing, and you just cannot kill them until you get that shield down. And for me, it just
Yeah, the shield.
takes
That's
away
for me.
from
It's a
because
I'm
like
not
that,
a fan.
or like they'll be right up on me, and then I'll put a couple of shots into them and then bash them, but it doesn't kill them, and then they kill me in 2 seconds. I'm like, wait, what? It makes no sense.
Yeah.
But that's why I
Yeah.
enjoy. That's why
I guess I'm just used to Halo more
I call it
than
yeah.
like Battlefield
See,
or
for
something.
me, I always enjoy.
I always felt it took more skill in Halo.
Yeah, I
Oh
don't-
no, it's
I don't
way
think it
more
took more
skillful.
skill.
I think in Battlefield.
Well, Battlefield, but Call of Duty,
Call
people
of Duty, no. It's
people
a run
just
and gun.
spray
Duty's
from
all
the
just
head.
spray.
Yeah.
Quick scoping, yeah, it's all quick scope and spray, and that's what I do on
Now,
joke of mine
each-
on Call of Duty is I will get the RSAS or some fast sniper or some heavy dude, and I'll just spray, and then I'll talk smack, I'm like, yeah man, I killed you, and they'll be like, yo, you just sprayed. I'm like, that's what I do on purpose. Like I spray to get you guys mad.
Now I will say that every
Wow. Okay. Ken.
FPS
I do.
game
That's great.
requires some level of skill when it comes to map awareness. Knowing the map, knowing
Yeah.
spawns, knowing the usual routes people take, that is something that is a factor in every shooter game. But when it comes down to
tell
the
how good a person
skill,
is if
Yeah, when you
if they just run through the map and just destroy, like
yeah, see that's me. I'm a run and gun. I I'll try to be strategic, but when it comes down to it, I'm running around the corners and I'm spraying. I'm just if I see someone, boom, they're dead. I'm a very aggressive player, and I hate the people who wait in the corners, the stupid corner campers, and wait for someone to come by, because that requires no skill. That
Yep.
Yeah.
requires
but
Nothing.
those
That
are
requires
the people
no
most of the
balls.
time that are up in the higher end of
well,
the,
those are the people. Yeah, but that's because that's not a skill.
that's how they were
just
taught. That's
waiting
how
in
they
the corner.
Yeah.
That's how they get a positive KD. Me, I get a 2 KD worth running and gunning. If I wanted to get a 10 KD and be bored out of my mind, I'm not going to do that, because to me, that's boring. That's not playing the
And
game. That's not playing the
that's why-
objective.
That's what I felt a lot on Call of Duty. I don't really care for, and that's why I kind of stopped playing it. It was because it wasn't really fun to me. I would literally spawn and then I would die every 2 seconds, and I don't really care for
See,
that.
that's not me.
But with
Uh-huh.
the Battlefield, it kind of offsets the killing by being able to drive vehicles, and so in the
Yes.
in Battlefront, I'm in Star Wars vehicles, and I don't really mind dying, and I'm actually pretty good in the vehicles. I was getting like 30 and 1 on maps when I was in the ATSTs or the ATATs. I was freaking beasting it out, and that's for me.
The ATSTs were pretty.
Yeah, they're
OP.
amazing. And that's what it offsets the massive dying by being in vehicles, and that's why I like Battlefield and soon to be Battlefront. I think a lot more than Call of Duty is because you don't have all that's quick scoping and
Unless you're me.
spawn. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why, but the thing is, you don't have that drop that you have in Battlefield. So sniping is not as hard for me to do because of that. And
Yeah.
I actually like the drop though.
I love bullet drop.
Well,
It
yeah,
makes
it's more
realistic, yeah.
It's more realistic, but challenging.
Makes it more realistic, and it takes a
It
lot
takes
more
skill.
skill.
And something that they're actually doing, Battlefield's doing, is they're actually taking away. Is if you guys ever looked at your like battle log and stuff, you see your skill level, right? Mine's usually in the
Yeah.
300 plus range. But they're actually taking that off because there's no way to really, because people will look at that and they think it means something. In reality, there's no way to really gauge a person's skill by those couple numbers right there, by that one number. And so they're taking
Yeah.
that away, and they're not, as far as I know, they're not really exchanging it or replacing it with another system because it's so complicated to measure a person's skill on the battlefield.
Well, there's so many hackers out there that'll just hack the game and give themselves a full score anyways. I mean,
well, stuff like that. But I'm
Yeah.
talking about
That
because
always
there's
happens.
so many aspects. There's people who are foot infantry. There are people who play the objective more. There's people who use vehicles. There's people who just snipe. You know, so it's so difficult to gauge a person's worth on
crap.
Battlefield.
I'm doing something by myself. Oh crap!
Ooh, where are
I
you?
accidentally
Oh.
teleported to a special place, and I'm being
Which one?
destroyed.
What was it
I
called?
killed a specter thing, and it teleported me to this thing. It's like a mini game.
Oh.
Oh, well then
Good
I
luck.
don't know. Yeah.
Screwed.
But yeah, did you realize that EA said they wanted to sell 13 million copies by March
That's
31st?
insane.
Yeah, that's Battlefront.
That only gives them 135 days.
Well, Let's
135
be honest.
days.
The majority of
To
them are
sell
going
13 million. I mean, we just said Metal Gear sold 5 million, and it's been a lot more than 135. No,
Well, you
actually,
got to
it hasn't
remember
been
Christmas
35,
season though too.
135. But still,
to.
yeah.
And plus
Christmas
after
season.
And plus,
but-
after a month or so, you're going to have the people who are done with the game, and they're going to be returning them to GameStop, and GameStop's going to be selling them as used, and you're going to get all those too. But they're thinking 15 million or
Like
13 million new copies.
Yeah.
So, which I
Yeah.
think is a possibility, because you have to remember how many people are Star Wars fans. That
Oh,
is
there's
what
tons.
they are basing their.
Well, the tickets sold out instantly as soon as they went online.
Oh,
It
yeah.
actually like pretty much broke
Yeah,
the
well, you
internet.
got to
Yeah.
also assume how many people played Battlefront 2. Like, I mean,
Oh man,
that's
what's
like
huge.
everybody's childhood. I mean, Brandon.
Yeah.
That's all he talks
Yeah.
about. Battlefront 2.
Yeah, it's a lot. That game was amazing.
Yeah. So there's so many
And that's why a lot of guys says he's like. A lot of people are like, yeah, it just kind of it feels different, but it's still nostalgia as hell. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Oh, yeah.
still gonna
That's
Oh
the
yeah.
thing. It's
It is.
nostalgia. It's people are going back to Star Wars when the Star Wars first came out, back in the 70s and 80s, and they're like, this is it. This is what they like. This is their childhood. This is their teenage years, whatever it may be.
Ken, where the
I
heck
don't
are
know.
you?
Did I like teleport into this thing and I'm
up.
attacking mages and skeletons?
Let's go. Let's go to protect the Guardian quest.
Can you?
But that's the main
Can you-
storyline.
I don't know, are you able to find a portal or something? I mean, there might
Oh,
be a
here.
portal.
Kind of wait.
Uh,
Can you teleport to me?
No. Oh wait, yeah.
Can you guys?
Nope.
Wait,
nope.
you teleport
Never
to
mind.
him?
Wait,
This
well,
was that.
Go out of the main map and just walk down. Like it should be just down a little bit. And there might be
There
a
is a
portal. There might be
waypoint portal?
like already if you walk down from the quest that you guys were walking to.
Okay.
I don't see anything on the map.
Oh.
Wait, no, it was right when we came out into this new area.
Yeah, you guys were walking to the first star. It was back a little bit.
I mean, there's the portal right at the beginning
But
where you
that's-
just came into this area.
No.
Yeah,
That's really
No,
far back.
just a little bit away from the star. It wasn't much farther away from the star. The star.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
no, it's a solo event.
I guess I'll get all. But no,
Yeah,
like if
apparently.
you guys were there, I think it would have.
It's a phase beach challenge.
Oh, I see
You
it.
see
I
it?
see it. Phase portal.
Yeah, that's
Phase
it.
portal.
That's it. That's
Over
it.
here.
Come in.
Oh, yeah, we can join it. Cool.
Yeah, get in it. Get in it. Here, help me. I need your help. I killed this thing and it teleported. I'm like, what the? I was like, I thought you guys like joined something. I'm like, no, guys, I was killing something. What are you doing? There should be 2 chests that should have tons of loot for you guys.
Nope.
Yeah, if you walk
Nope.
back, there should be chests.
Oh, back here.
Yeah, if you walk around, there should be tons of. Well, finish help me killing this stuff.
I don't know. Hey, you said loot, so I'm just gonna go grab it.
Yeah,
so.
you said blue.
No.
Um,
You would do the same thing.
no.
Oh,
That's the. But I'm also looking. Apparently, there's tons of open world games that are coming out too. That should be pretty good. There we go.
Of what?
Open world games. I mean,
Oh yeah.
there's tons.
I
of
really want to try Worm. That game looks fantastic.
It does look interesting. I don't know much about it,
I've never
but
played RuneScape.
it did look pretty cool.
It's not RuneScape.
by-
It's not like
by-
RuneScape. It's just I've it's been
upgrades.
compared as far as the leveling system. Like you have tons of different skills, and you can level them all
Okay.
up. You're not limited like World of Warcraft and stuff like that. You're not limited to one class. You're not limited to one skill or 2 skills. You can get.
No, so like
everything.
if you build your house, you would get your woodworking up. If
Yes.
you cut down wood, you would get your wood cutting.
wood cutting and stuff
If
like
you
that.
mine
Yeah.
stone, and the thing is, when you mine, it actually like divots the earth. So like you can make your
Well,
own.
It's a stamp
Like,
off. Yeah.
yeah, you can make your own like dungeon. Like you like craft these huge doors, and you can make like they open up into like a Mordor, like in Lord of the Rings type dungeon, and and so you can like carve out this mountain to be whatever you want, and you're not. Yeah,
That's kind
so
of
it's
cool.
like it's like Minecraft in the sense that you can like you dig the blocks, but this is like a real
More
life
realistic.
kind of
Yeah.
mine. So like when you mine out the stone, little divots start opening up, and you can shape it however you want. Like if you want more of a square, you can kind of shape it, or if you want more of a
You wanna make a
circle.
mud pit, you dig a hole and
Yeah, you can just dig a hole and sleep in the mud like that.
It's just yeah.
Mhm.
You coming? Ken?
Yeah, man.
So I think it looks fun, and it's something I want to play. Hopefully, like our next week or something, we can. Oh crap! Next Friday is my wife's birthday, so I don't know. I'll be able to.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh wait, no, it's the 6th. No, yeah, the 6th is a Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be.
Uh,
But yeah, that's fine if you can't. make it.
I wanted to. I think I might go and pre-order Need for Speed tomorrow.
Are you gonna get Need for Speed?
Brandon's getting it, and I've heard that it's supposed to be fantastic. Like, they said the only bad thing is it's
Yeah,
all
I've seen a lot of
automatic,
good reviews.
so
of
you
it.
can't like change from manual to automatic. It's
Manual.
all just manual. I mean, all automatic.
That kind of makes it better, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, some people like the feel.
I
of
like
the
manual, but I always like more arcadey games. Why can't I get out here? There we go. I always like the more
Yeah,
arcade,
that's what this
arcadey
is. It's
racers.
arcade. It's pretty much just all
Yeah.
arcade. But it's open world arcade, so you can join your friends in an open world, just run and freaking.
now Fallout 4, that looks like a pretty intense game.
Yeah, that's an open world that
Yes.
looks pretty.
I don't
That's-
understand why there's not a
I'm-
multiplayer. Like what the heck?
Because it's
Like there's,
it's
It's a Bethesda
all
game.
Bethesda.
but still, they made Skyrim into an MMO. Why can't they make a multiplayer where you can play with friends like GTA?
You mean Elder Scrolls? That's a completely. I didn't really care for.
Well, it's more of an RPG, an MMORPG style, but
It's
still.
it's it's definitely an
Yeah.
MMO, which I was
But
never a huge fan of MMOs.
I like MMOs. I love MMOs.
I like Guild Wars
Yeah,
2 a
Guild
lot,
Wars 2. I like
but
Terra. I played some of that. WoW, RuneScape. You know, stuff like that. And I like those types of games. Those games are fun. Uh,
yeah.
but and Rift. I like Rift. I haven't played in a long time. Um, but it's just I like the aspect of being able to, because I'm a social gamer. I like playing with friends.
With people.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Um, and when I can't do that, for me, it takes the playability of the game and shrinks it down, because no longer am I able to play and have fun and talk and whatnot. It's just me. And for me, that takes from the
Yeah.
game. So that's the only. Now
Yeah, makes
it looks
sense.
like Far Cry 4
Oh, shoot.
or Far Cry 3. No, it's 4. Yeah, Far Cry 4. That's 3.
No, it's 4.
Far Cry 4. Yeah, 4.
Far Cry 4 is the co-op.
Yes, I like Far Cry 4. The game, it's open world, just like Fallout 4 is going to be. But you can play with friends. You can have a couple people come in, do missions. Oh crap! I'm dead. I died. I'm dead.
What are you doing over here?
So yeah, like, why couldn't they add in a feature where you have a couple friends come in and play? Like, I think that would make the game so much better.
Yeah, most games, I believe,
Yeah.
if you're gonna do an open world game, might as well
Make
have
it
a
at least a
co-op.
multiplayer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at least have some sort of co-op where,
But
as long
have
as you
co-op
just
where you can have
add
a couple people.
even just one other person.
Yeah,
It
even just
changes. Yeah, it changes the game. It makes people buy it who normally wouldn't buy it. It's just overall, I feel like a co-op experience is better, and that's why I'm kind of mad that what's that one? What's that one open world, the destruction game?
Oh, are you talking about the Xbox One exclusive?
No, what is it? I don't know. No, it's the one where the parachute and they're putting the glide suit on.
Oh,
Just
Just
Cause.
Cause.
Yeah, I'm kind of mad
Just
that
Cause.
Just Cause isn't going to do a co-op type thing, because that game is fantastic. And if you had like somebody
Yeah.
in with you destroying the world, I mean, do you imagine like the antics that would be going on? I mean, fantastic.
I mean, they said they're fully support anyone who wants to make a multiplayer mod, but
That's what happened with.
I mean, the
Just Cause 2.
multiplayer mod was awesome, but for
Yeah.
for Just Cause 2, they came out with a multiplayer mod, but it was awesome, but
It sucked at the same time. 'Cause
Yeah.
you have
it was awesome.
You
Hundreds of
just have
people
tons of
on the same
people
server.
getting 747s flying
running,
in.
running people over, and it's just chaos.
It was just pure chaos,
Pure
which
chaos.
it was fun, but
If you like chaos,
It-
yes.
I would just like to play like a 4-player kind of
Yeah.
co-op with like missions and
Yeah.
stuff. That would be, I think, better. But yes, I agree. I really wanted like an Elder Scrolls or a Fallout game to be co-op or some type of multiplayer, but especially for those games, it would break it.
Mm,
Because in how everything works in those games, it
Yeah,
would just
I
kinda
mean
break it.
the way you
Break
have
it?
to do it would be like this. You'd have
Not the leveling system, but all the looting
yes, you would
systems.
have to make it. I think looting
and-
systems have to be like Torchlight, where everything is separate for each player,
yeah.
or
That's
else
how-
it kind of it's not fair. I don't really care for games where one person gets a better weapon even though you both killed the same guy.
Like in Terra, wow,
But-
you have to roll for the loot, and even though you need it, they still somehow every time get a higher roll than you. Like, what?
That's why I don't
Yeah,
like it.
I don't.
But uh, there's a lot of open world games that are coming out that are still going to be good for multiplayer. I mean,
Like what?
It's over here, guys.
one sec. Trying to.
This way.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
it's-
There's just some.
This
No,
way.
it's this one over
we're
here.
downstairs. Yeah, downstairs.
Yeah.
But I was just collecting all this stuff over there. I didn't get.
Oh.
Trying to think of what games are coming out. Trying to remember the open world games that are coming out.
Why? You go downstairs. There.
Yeah,
I'm playing this game.
Yeah, so I told you.
yeah. You
No,
thought it was
it's
be
not like-
easy? Nope.
You're live streaming talking.
No, it's when I don't have, because I have all your guys' stuff right here, and I know most of it we're talking about. It's the games that I don't have down
haven't
that I've
studied.
heard about. Are they making Hold on. Let's see if I can.
So yeah. Anywho, while Ken can't speak worth a crap, have any of you guys pre-ordered Fallout yet?
No.
I have not. It doesn't seem like my kind of game. I mean, I don't know.
I'm going to pre-order it.
I like
Even though it's only single player,
I like.
I absolutely love Skyrim. I played it for over 400
Yeah.
hours just on the 360.
Yeah, I
That's
played
like-
a couple hundred hours for Skyrim as well.
Yeah, it was so good, and I know Fallout is going to be kind of the same thing, just set in a different world. So I'm perfectly fine with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, and that.
I mean, I love fantasy more than sci-fi, but I like sci-fi a lot too.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is I like Skyrim, but the difference with Fallout, I think it's more of a
It's more of a shooter than a hack and slash.
yeah,
Yeah.
but the way you get items and the way you do stuff, it's more in depth is what I'm trying to say. You're gonna have to really focus.
Fallout or Skyrim?
Fallout. You're gonna really have to focus when you play Fallout. Skyrim, you kind of get into it and you kind of just like you can just play without really thinking.
Yeah, I mean, there's some of those moments, but once you get to a certain point, you're gonna be so strong that you won't even have to think, and that's when it gets fun, I think.
Because don't you have to
You
worry
sure have
about like eating and drinking and radiation and stuff like that in Fallout?
Well, no, eating is your health,
Oh,
and then you get radiation if you eat something, and if your radiation goes up very, very slowly in the previous Fallout games, so you really don't have to worry about that. But once your radiation gets to a high point, you have to take Radaway, and it makes your radiation go down. Which, it doesn't really do anything, it's just another thing to watch, but you don't really have to pay attention to that. Ken, are you
yeah,
coming?
one second. I'm trying to look up something.
Oh, okay.
Um,
But yeah, you don't really have to pay attention that much to that.
It's not like
I
DayZ
just-
or something where you have to, or else you're dead.
Yeah, it's nothing like that. It's not, you don't have a hunger
Or
bar,
art.
you don't have like a thirst
oh,
bar. All you have is just a health bar, and you have to worry about your ammo, and then your radiation. But your radiation is, you don't really have to. watch
I'm
that.
thinking more of just co-op in general. There's a lot of co-op stuff that is coming out for it. So like
Like what?
the new Rainbow Six game.
Oh yeah, that
Oh.
looks so good.
That's
That does look pretty
fantastic.
good.
There was there's a couple other. Trying to think of them.
Yeah, it's.
What I need to do is
I'm looking forward to
save
that,
up for
but
next gen. So.
I'm
because I still have a
Yeah,
PS3
that would.
and a crappy laptop, so I
Yeah.
can't really play anything
Are you
good.
gonna get a
It
PS?
sucks.
Are you gonna get a PS4 or are you gonna build a computer?
Um, I was thinking about going Xbox One. I'd like to get
Ooh.
a new computer, but that is, if I'm going to get a computer, it's something that's going to cost over $1,000. So, like my
Yeah.
last one that I had, oh man, it was perfect. It was $1,300 total. It had, oh man, it was fantastic. But lo and behold, we needed money for other stuff, so I had to sell it. Um,
That's
so,
understandable. I mean, that's a
oh
lot of
yeah,
money.
$1,300 for a computer. Oh man, but it was a good computer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Um,
Don't
I've
get that
ever
way
had.
yet.
It's actually better than Ken's. Slightly better,
Yeah.
but better. Um, but and you know how good Ken's is, and I mean the one that I have, it's probably the same as yours, if not a little bit better. Like I mean, it's good. It's really good. Um,
Yeah, mine cost me about 700.
yeah, mine was 13. I mean, I'm talking about 16 gig RAM, DDR3, a very nice processor. Um, I
Yeah,
had
my processor
i7.
alone was 450.
I had a very good motherboard. But motherboard's not as big when making a computer or anything, but it's still important. Good cooling system, good power source. Had several fans in it to keep it cool. Had a terabyte of just base terabyte of memory. Hard drive. What else?
Nice.
I mean, what? Had an i7.
Ooh, secret.
What else? What
I mean, yeah, that it's gotta be a good
yeah, it was
computer,
great.
and
It was great. I loved it. I miss it. I really do.
I've
Because I could play Far
yeah.
Cry 4 on ultra with no lag, no latency or anything. It ran
Yeah.
smoothly.
that must have been really nice.
I could run any game
But yeah,
on the best settings and it did nothing to it. So
yeah, my computer I can run Far Cry on high and still get 60 frames, which I'm happy about. I mean, that game looks beautiful on high graphics.
man, I was playing
even.
on ultra getting 60. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
And
but
so yeah,
you gotta think.
I mean, maybe when
Yeah.
we get a tax return back, I got a child, so I get some money, which is nice. So maybe if my wife is cool with it, I'll get a computer with that. But until then,
Xbox.
I'll probably go with Xbox One just because I've had a PS4. I like PS4. Technically speaking, the hardware of a PS4 is slightly better than
Yeah,
an Xbox One.
it's not that huge
It's not
of
a
a
huge
worry
difference.
though.
But
Yeah.
for those who are want to get nitpicky, it is for them. For me, I'm a gamer.
Yeah.
I'll play any system. I like
Yeah.
all the systems. If
And
I can
the
afford
thing
it, I
is,
get it all because
I have every
you
system.
suck.
What?
Okay, you're single. You're single and have a job. I used to have
Yeah.
all the fun toys when I was single, but I got married. So.
Yup. Yeah.
But yeah, when you get married, not that marriage is a bad thing. It's good, but at the same time, you're not your own person anymore. You become one with another person. So
Yeah. Yeah.
with your spouse. So
Yeah. So
and we have a
I'm
baby.
also looking forward to, like I said, Need for Speed. That's going to be a good co-op game.
Ken, what are you looking up?
Trying to figure out. There's a game I'm trying to remember, and I can't remember it.
Oh, outlet play it like I ain't.
Yeah, I thought it'd be easy to play the game and
No,
talk.
it
Ken.
is. I can't remember
What's
this
going
one
on?
game. It's driving me insane.
Well, we're moving
Yep.
ahead.
No
then.
Man's Sky. Isn't that going to be a co-op?
Uh,
No, that's not.
Well,
not.
the thing is, it actually is multiplayer. It is multiplayer. It's an MMO, But the thing is, there are, I think, like 38 trillion different planets
Oh,
that it's going to be almost impossible to run into someone.
unless there's 38 trillion people playing, and roughly
Yes.
7 billion people on the Earth, so.
Yeah, so yeah, you're not going to be able to find someone easily. Even if you're like friends with them, you can't just teleport to them. You would have to fly to them if like you even know where they are. It's going to be like stupidly ridiculous. Is that the galaxy is just so big. Okay, well let's move on, guys. Ken, come on. So, have you guys heard anything about the new Guitar Hero? Guitar Hero
Um,
Live?
No, not really. I mean, Guitar Hero is a fun little thing to play, if you have it, but I haven't really followed it at all.
Yeah, I used to love the old Guitar Heroes, especially Guitar Hero 3. I played so much of that, but I never actually owned it. I would always go over to a friend's house
Yeah,
and play
that's
it,
how it was for
or
me.
like the
That's how
arcade.
it was for me. I'd go over to a friend's house and play
I'm
Guitar
looking
Hero.
forward to playing Rock
Yeah.
Band. I think more than guitar.
Yeah, that actually got
Yeah.
better reviews.
It looks
And everything.
fantastic, but it's like
I always like Guitar Hero better.
$250 or something like that.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, that's
Please.
that's all the
Yeah,
instruments,
that's all the
isn't
instruments and stuff. Because me and Brandon were
Yeah.
gonna look into getting it, but it was like $250, and we're like, no thanks.
Split it down, and it's the price of a game system.
Pretty much.
it? Yeah, Wii U. It's pretty much basically buying a
Or-
Wii U, which I'm sure you probably prefer to buy a
Or
Wii
it's
U
yes.
than one
Yeah.
Or
game.
yes.
Um,
One
now-
second. Hold on. 1 minute. I'll be right back.
now, Wii's coming out with a new system, aren't they?
Yes, the Nintendo NX. We haven't had much information about it. The only thing that we do know is it's going to be mobile.
Yes,
So-
I heard that.
You can play all your games on mobile
Yeah,
mobile
you
devices
can connect
also.
it to your TV.
Yeah, it's going to be like a home console, but then it could also be
Yeah,
mobile.
a lot of people said it might be a lot like the gamepad for Wii U.
Yeah, see, that's what's a little bit confusing. Is I'm like, isn't that the same thing as a Wii U? It's also mobile.
Yeah, but it's not going to
But
come
I'm like-
with a. It's not going to be discs, right? It's all going to be like game cartridges type thing. Like, how are they doing it that?
I just assumed it was
Oh.
discs. And maybe it's
the
not.
disc is built into the handheld thing. That might be something.
Maybe that would be kind of cool. But apparently, it's going to be as strong as like the new gen, or maybe even stronger. That's what the rumors say. Because it has been 4 years since the Wii U's release, which really in the long run, that's not very long compared to how long the Wii lasted. But I think the Wii lasted 8 or 9 years, and the Wii U has only lasted about 4, and the NX is coming out
Wow, the
next year.
Wii U's been out for
So
4 years.
yeah, I know it seems a pretty long time, but the new gen's been out for 3.
What?
Yeah, the new gen's been out for 3 years.
Crap. I'm old.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Dang, I didn't know that. Wow,
Yeah.
that's insane.
So, have you heard anything about Gearbox's new game, Battleborn?
That's been out for a while, hasn't it?
No, Battleborn.
You mean Bloodborne?
It has no. Bloodborne is like a Dark Souls style game. This is made. Battleborn is made by Gearbox, the same people who made Borderlands Borderlands 1, 2, and they helped with the Tales from the Borderlands.
Battle.
And
Is that the MOBA,
this
isn't
is
it?
this is a
I mean, the first-person
is-
shooter game? Yeah.
yes, the first-person shooter
the
MOBA.
same thing as Overwatch, pretty much. It's literally the same thing.
Where were you guys?
It, in a way, yes. Did you go through the
I'm
Did you go through the
According to
boss
you guys.
room?
boss. Oh, did he?
No, I did. I'm waiting
Okay,
for you guys
there we
to get in.
So
I'm
let's
mad
go.
that they pushed
Go through now.
Mirror's Edge back. I mean, I love Mirror's Edge. So, great game.
I never really got into it.
Yeah, that was a cool game. I got it for free, so I was like, oh, free game, cool. And it was a good free game, but I mean, I got it in the Humble Bundle
Oh.
pack.
Oh yeah.
I wanna see. Oh,
I wanted to buy Mirror's
yeah,
Edge on day
they're
one.
actually.
Ooh, there he is.
They brought Batman Arkham Knight back to PC. Oh, I just got one shot.
Yes. I did hear that they got. Oh, hold up. Let's focus on the boss
Yeah,
real quick.
let's kill him. I gotta be heading out soon, guys. Once my wife and son get back, so hopefully we'll be able to kill this guy.
Okay.
But something real quick I wanted to bring up.
Oh.
Well, one, I just wanted to remind everybody, Black Ops 3 is coming out next week. So that's pretty cool.
Yes.
I probably won't be able to get it right away, but I am looking forward to playing the game. I haven't played much of Call of Duty for several months now, simply because Advanced Warfare, it's okay, but not.
Now this
not-
one apparently
not
is supposed to be
best.
10 times better than that.
Well, Black Ops 2 is huge. Black Ops 1 and 2 is huge. So
Yeah.
hopefully Black Ops 3,
Well,
they're
I've
staying
heard
up
people
with the
play
standards.
the beta. I've heard people played the beta, and they said it's literally so much better
Titanfall.
Yeah.
than Advanced Warfare. Like,
Oh yeah. I've only heard
yeah,
good
Advanced
things
Warfare,
about Black
yes.
Ops 3. So I'm excited about that. Hopefully I'll be able to get that soon.
Shoot.
Um,
I'm on my last potion,
but
guys.
oh crap, I still got 20. Oh, 19.
what are you building, Will?
What
yeah,
am I
don't
building?
you have any? Are you building up your vitality?
Oh, I'm
No, he's a mage.
yeah for or not
You
vitality.
still build up
I'm
vitality. as
building
an
up.
He built up his focus though.
I know.
His focus.
My-
Yeah,
that's what
but
it
is mana.
mean,
my focus.
my
is mana.
mage is. I was dying so fast that I literally just
Son of
spammed my vitality, and I'm like
for
a
a couple
tank.
levels.
Yeah, I'm on a tank on my mage on the torch.
Okay, I have no more potions.
Okay, well you're a
I'm
mage,
gonna try
so
to
just
stay
stay
away.
away. I'll try to take the
Yeah.
brunt force.
Son
Ken and
of
I
a
will.
Stupid
This guy.
ceilings falling down on me.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Hello, dodge. Oh, I got too close.
Oh, you're not? Are you dead? Yeah, you're dead.
Resurrected.
Shoot. Takes gold. I'm coming back.
He's almost dead.
There we go. Gonna hit him from here. But yeah, I'm gonna wait on Black Ops 3.
Yeah, I probably won't be able to get it right away, unfortunately. I would like to, just because I'd like to be able to, get some gameplay for my channel.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I hardly ever play. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! I hardly ever play the game anyway. So if I spend the money, it's just a waste of money for me buying the game.
Yes, we got it. There we go. Ooh, legendary
Oh.
stuff. Give me that legendary.
General.
I got stuff, but I don't have any freaking identifying scrolls to identify.
I can't wear this. I need focus of 50.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, wow.
It's worthless.
Um,
But it helps with my rune. It helps with my rune master. That's great.
So there's the Black Ops 3, and then real quick, Battlefield 4. Earlier I went on to I got the community map, which is free. So like I said, that Battlefield, Hardline, and 4, doing some good stuff. They released a free community map which is like a jungle map, which is really cool. Um,
Hmm.
and
I'm still surprised
free
that
for
they keep
everyone.
updating
Yeah,
that.
well, and they're still doing a lot. There's another DLC that's going to be coming out. That's going to be free, but it's only going to be next gen and PC. So I'm not going to be able to play it, unfortunately. But it's
Hmm.
Dragon's Reach or something like that. It's they're bringing it's an old map, and it's going to have no shark canals in it as well, which I wish I could get, but I can't. But anyways, on this new map, they have made the Phantom Bow free unlockable. Just from picking it's a battle pickup. You pick it up and you unlock the Phantom Bow. So everybody can get the Phantom Bow, which for some people like myself, where I haven't had the time to freaking spend 30, 40 hours, uh, grinding to get it. Um,
Yeah.
like some people have. So some people are going to be happy, like myself, and then others who have spent how many hours grinding out that. I mean, it's not a bad thing. The, it's not like Phantom Bow is awesome because from the few minutes I played with it, it kind of sucked just because you need to have this insane amount of accuracy and
Yeah.
um,
I've seen people try to use it, and it
it's
does look pretty
it's
hard to use.
difficult. It's not for, and I think that's why they made it free for everybody because it's a fun weapon to use, but it's so difficult to use. It's not worth spending the several hours of game time to get. Well, it actually is more than several. It's probably closer to 100 in game hours because not only do you have to do the assignments, you also have the special phantom assignments to do, which are huge, and some of them are very difficult. I haven't completed one of those yet, so
Yeah.
which is crazy. That I mean, they're just that's how crazy they are. Um, and so yeah, so they made it free for everyone. You get it, you unlock it for free, and I think that's awesome because it's a weapon that I've wanted to use but haven't been able to because of the insane requirements to unlock it. So you're putting out at the beginning it was a weapon. There's a lot of hype until they finally got it, and once everybody got the people who grinded out and got it, they're like, well, I did all this for this mediocre weapon. Like, really?
Yeah.
so, I think that weapon is a kind of the bow is kind of a letdown for a lot of people who spent all that time getting it. But at the same time, uh,
It's just
some
something new. They haven't
yeah,
really
it's
they haven't really touched it. The closest thing is a crossbow,
from Battlefield
but that's
14.
basically a gun.
Yeah,
What's this for?
Battlefield 4 now has the new community map free for everybody, and the Phantom Bow you can get from the map. You pick it up and you unlock it permanently, so you can customize it and stuff like that. And it's under the carbine section, um, so because it's usable for every class. And another thing that they did in the patch that just came out, I think that they implemented it. No, it still might be in the CTE, the community test environment, or CTS, community test server, whatever. Um, they're changing the way the FLIR and the Iron V sites work. No longer can you look through the fog. You put down the smoke grenades because a lot of people they put down the smoke grenades. They take out their FLIR sights and they shoot people through the smoke, right? Especially people on objectives and
Hmm.
stuff like that. And so what they've done is they have made it to where you cannot look through that smoke with those sites any longer. So a lot of people are like, "Oh no, they've made it to where it's not usable anymore and stuff." But in reality, it still is because no longer is there's that stupid cheap trick to get kills. Now it's usable in nighttime maps, which there are a lot of nighttime maps now. Well, there's two, but they keep revamping them and stuff like that. I'm sure they'll have more coming out. Um,
Wait,
and
can you trade in this?
Yeah, you can trade it.
you guys went back to town.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And also
I have something to give
they
you. Okay, cool.
it's usable for like the forest, like the new community map. It's a huge jungle, and there's a lot of foliage, so it's hard to see people. But when you use that site, you know, you can they kind of stick out a little easier and they're easier to see, and so you can kill them. So.
Hmm.
Cool.
Well, have you guys heard of Tales from the Borderlands at all?
I
Nope.
don't really care much for those games.
I like Borderlands. A lot.
No, but this is like
I-
the storytelling.
This
of
is
it.
Telltale's games. You know, they made the Walking Dead series, and then they made the Wolf Among Us, and they just came out with the new Minecraft story mode.
Huh.
It's you
it's-
walk through the game
It's
and
very
depending on
story
what
driven.
when they ask you a question and you have a certain amount of time to pick your response. Depending on what response
Yeah,
you give,
it's-
leads you in a different story.
The
Oh,
game's focused
okay.
around what choices you make.
Yes.
They made a Borderlands one, and it was really, really good. The final episode just came out this past couple weeks ago, and it was really, really good. It was a lot better than I was expecting it to be.
Hmm.
So I was really, really happy about that. And I'm just hoping that maybe they make a season 2 or it intertwines with Borderlands 3. I sent you a trade
Oh.
request, Obekel.
Oh,
I got some
well, here.
stuff that's specifically your class.
Oops, I identified it for you, but I don't know if that's better or not for you.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
I
Check
think I have
mark.
some stuff for you too.
Okay.
We're
See,
scanning.
most of the games that I'm looking forward to mainly are coming out in 2016, like Scalebound.
Yes,
Pokemon
I'm
Go.
really looking forward to
That's
that.
amazing.
Yeah, that's a real life thing.
That's a mobile game,
I've
but
I've heard a lot
I
of
think that'd
funny
be fun.
stuff about, you know,
Yeah.
like this person
Teacher, there's a
stowaways on a
Pokemon,
spaceship. Someone's they stow away on a spaceship to go to the space station. They're like, "What are you doing here?" It's like,
Rayquaza's here. Like,
no, what's his name? Deoxys.
Deoxys is here.
It's like, oh, I understand. Go get him.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, what? Here, trade with me.
Yeah.
Trade with me.
But the game Wild, have you guys heard that? They just announced it at the Paris.
Accept my trade.
It's not nothing.
PAX?
No,
Oh,
the Paris
says you're
conference. Right here.
There.
The Paris
Oh.
conference. Just
Gamescom?
No, just a couple days ago. It was called the Paris conference.
PAX East?
No, I don't think it's PAX East.
Oh, okay, ParisCom. Okay, I've never heard of
Oh,
it.
there is a thing. It's called Paris Con.
I guess so.
Yeah, it's called. Here, let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, I saw that you had something about Wild. That's on Steam, isn't it?
Yeah. It's only.
Oh
for
wait, no,
PlayStation 4.
no. I saw it on IGN.
Yes, it's on
I saw it
IGN, and apparently everybody's raving about it because it apparently has. It's gonna have multiplayer like co-op stuff in for it, and it's an open world.
Ooh.
But it's only for PlayStation 4.
I didn't know it had multiplayer.
They don't have
Okay.
anything announced for it yet since it's like literally they just announced it, and but they said it might. They're talking about putting multiplayer into it, but it looks fantastic. Imagine like GTA 5, and a little bit better though. But like open world, so you can like you're like a shaman, and so you do battle against like forces of the evil, and you can transform into like eagles, and you hunt, you forage, and stuff like that. Looks
What game is this?
Sounds interesting.
it's called Wild.
It's called
but
Wild.
It's for PlayStation
Yeah.
4. But they're saying I think 2016 is when it's going to be released or something like that.
You don't have a
But-
PlayStation 4.
No, I don't, which kind of sucks.
You can come over to my
yeah,
house.
You'll have to get it. But the guy says, in the short time I see Wild live in action, the main character, a fully customizable shaman, like a doctor but a bit more magical, is out on a mission to save a poisoned friend. You might have seen this in Sony conference at Paris Games Week, but what you didn't see was creator Michael Assel and his friend take control of a baby wild boar. But I did, and I
Hmm.
lost my mind. Like everybody, like were raving about it. It looks fantastic. Um,
Interesting.
you have to look it
Interesting.
up. And I also found interesting was Gran Turismo Sport coming out for PlayStation. Um,
Come over here, guys.
apparently, with Wild and the stuff that is coming out from Paris, the Paris conference that happened, this is so far one of the best lineups that PlayStation has had with these announcements. Everybody's
That's
raving.
what people have said, but Xbox is claiming. PlayStation hasn't claimed that. Xbox has claimed this is the
Yes,
greatest
Xbox
lineup
has.
in Xbox
But
history.
people are saying like at the conference, like IGN and stuff that I've seen are saying that this is supposed to be PlayStation's time to shine now with all these games coming out. Horizon, I think it's called. Um, that
Yes,
um,
Horizon
yeah,
Zero
that
Dawn.
looks fantastic. Um,
Over here,
Gran
guys.
Turismo's coming out. It's not Gran Turismo 7, so people don't get hyped about it. But this is apparently a massive tournament game. So, like, there's two kinds of tournaments going on at a time. And people who win the tournament or who are ranked the highest in the tournament actually get real trophies at an actual race trophy event. So, like, the people who um, do the conference or do the
Okay, real quick, real quick.
tro-
I gotta go. So it was great playing with you guys. Hopefully we're able to play. I'm able to play next week. If not, it's always next
Shout
week.
out how to get a hold of you.
Yes. Again, I am Obekel, the Forever Warrior. You can find me on YouTube at XObekelX. You can search it. I believe
We have a
there's
link
a
on
link.
Press Start Game Network
Yes. And
to his
and
channel.
I think we're gonna be putting it into the Twitch, the Twitch channel as well. Like I said, I have
Yes.
mainly FPS right now, but I have other stuff I'm gonna be doing. I'm looking forward to the future of my channel. I got some um, amazing snapping montages, just some shots that I think you guys would love to see. Uh, Alabaster and Specific Harry here, they see my stuff, they know that it's some pretty intense stuff. So
it's
check it out.
very
Also,
fun.
yeah, according to them, it's I hack and stuff like that, but
No,
I
no.
don't. It's legit. Um,
Good shots.
but anyways, I also got commentaries. I'm going to be doing a lot of that type of stuff. So check it out. I hope you guys like it. If you do, subscribe, tell your friends, give a thumbs up. That really helps a lot. So thanks for joining us today. I don't know if Spiceri and Alabaster are going to be playing anymore. If they are, awesome.
Yeah, we're
Great people
gonna
there.
we're gonna close it up here in a little
Okay.
bit.
So thanks for tuning in, guys. Well, hopefully I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
See ya.
Okay. See you
Peace out,
later.
guys.
But what I was saying about Gran Turismo is there's two tournaments going on, and so one you either race for your country or you race for your manufacturer, and depending on who, I'm guessing they're going to do a ranking system, but like you rank up through the system, and when whoever's the highest will actually get invited to an actual race and actually meet the people who won. Like it goes along with real life um, racing like real life racing, and so whoever
Yeah.
wins in the game will actually get to go to the award ceremony and actually receive an award along with the actual racers for those companies and stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. That's coming out. I want to say 2016 sometime. I don't think they announced. No, beta is coming out early 2016. The beta for it, but they haven't announced the actual date for it. Um,
Interesting. Yeah, I'm not a huge racing type of guy.
No,
So.
no. I'm mainly looking more forward towards, since I don't own a PlayStation, towards the Need for Speed. Um, I'm that I'm looking forward to mainly the most um, as a racing game. I love Forza. I have Forza 6, and it's a fun racing game. Um, but I like more of Need for Speed kind of game. Um,
Yeah, more
yeah.
arcade-ish, not as
Yeah, I like.
realistic.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Horizon 2. I like Forza Horizon 2 better. Um,
yeah, yeah. I actually sold that to
oh,
get
you did?
to get my PS4.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
How much?
Hey, I got 25 bucks out of it.
How much you end up paying like for everything for that?
Okay, so I got the special bundle, which came with The Last of Us Remastered as a download, and then NBA 2K15. I know, 15. I wanted 16. But then I got an extra controller with the bundle, and all that was $400. But then I also wanted Destiny: The Taken King because I have a group of friends
So
to
you
play that
have
plays on
Destiny
PS4.
for Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4?
I sold my
Oh, okay,
360
okay.
copy.
I was like, holy crap, dude. I might actually
Yeah.
get Destiny for Xbox One. I have
Ooh,
a friend who,
yes.
a cousin who plays it. I'm still debating because I can go and get the
Get the Taken
yes, if
King.
I go and get the Taken King Deluxe Edition, like digital copy or whatever, Deluxe Digital, I get all the DLC plus like perks and stuff like that to help me level up and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's only like $50 or something like that, like $60 or something like that.
It's 60
Yeah.
for everything, which is pretty dang good because I've spent 130
Yeah.
on the game total.
So I was thinking about getting it.
Just on Xbox One. But yeah, I got the Destiny Taken King with that. And then so that would have been $460. But since I sold like a ton of games, it only cost me 380.
Oh, that's not bad. Um,
Yeah, so I was pretty
you
happy
didn't like
about
turn
that.
in any systems or anything. It was all just games.
Yeah, it was just all games. I still have my Xbox 360, my Dreamcast, my Wii, the Wii U, the PS4, Xbox One, and my computer, and my 3DS. Oh, I spent so much money.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so far most of the
I'm
games that
addicted.
like the Battleborn and Overwatch, I'm not really looking forward to those. I mean, um,
They look like
yeah,
good games.
overall,
Overwatch is free.
yeah, I think overall games for a free like I said, if I have to spend money on it, I probably won't play it. But like, uh, if it's a free kind of like MOBA style where you buy like perks and stuff, like you buy skins and stuff like that, or I wouldn't mind that. But they seem too much like a MOBA to me. They
But
feel more
yeah, I can understand that. But the reason why I'm excited about Battleborn is it's going to have a 5-player co-op campaign.
oh wow. And that one's free for a campaign?
No. Battleborn is going to be 60.
Oh, okay.
But the PvP is going to be kind of a MOBA style. But the campaign, which I'm going to be focusing on, and they said most of the good loot is going to be from the campaign.
Now is that like an
So I'm
RPG?
like, yes.
I didn't really look much into Battleborn.
Yes.
I looked more into Overwatch.
Yeah, you should look it up. It's pretty sweet how
I saw
everything's
some
set up.
gameplay of Battleborn, but
Yeah, the hub of the game is exactly like uh, Borderlands. It's hilarious how close it is to Borderlands. But let's kind of round it up here. So right now is the Steam Halloween sale,
oh,
which I looked at. It's like what? There's like a total of maybe 20 games.
no,
on sale.
there's way more than that now. They just released more games.
Maybe I was looking at
No,
the wrong thing because I didn't
the,
see
the
many
first
games
the
on
first
sale.
game there was only the first day there was only 3 games, but then today I looked and there's over like 70 pages of like smaller games that you can get, and
Okay, yeah, I just looked up. Torchlight 2 is not on sale.
no, I
But
did make a list of some of the bigger games that are on sale that are pretty good that I like. Um,
what was that list of games
the
though?
list are the list is GTA 5 is for $40, going on right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's good.
and I don't know about the packs. I didn't look into um, I didn't look into any of the packs or anything like that if they're on sale. Witcher 3 is on sale for $41.99.
That's
That would
good
be a
too.
good buy. Um, Dying Light is on sale for $30, $29.99. I know a lot of people. Then that's a good open world multiplayer, I think. Co-op.
Co-op game.
Shadow of
Yeah.
Mordor, which I love Shadow of Mordor. Um,
Yeah, that
yeah,
I really
it's
really
only
like that game.
$16.99 for that.
Oh wow.
Resident
How old is
Yeah,
that game though?
all the Resident Evil games are on sale too. Like if you like the Revelations, Resident Evil 4 HD edition, Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil 5. There's tons of like packs for those. You can get Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6 for like $12. No, 20, like $19 or something like that. And then
Wow,
Resident Evil
that's really
6 is
cheap.
$7.49 for that. City Skylines, I like that one. It's a very fun open world building city builder. That one's only $14.99, and I think normally it's like 30, $40. So that's a good deal. Dead Realm.
Yeah.
Anyone who ever likes playing hide and go seek, for like Gary's Mod or anything
Yeah,
like
I
that,
was
that's $4.49.
I was thinking about getting that game.
Yeah,
That game looks
that
pretty
would be a
sweet.
fun game to
Oh,
play.
here, let's go again. Let's move a
Oh.
little bit.
Um,
Yeah.
and then also the Forest. I'm enjoying that. It's still open. It's still what's it called on early access. Um, that
The Forest?
the open world survival
Okay.
game. I really love it. I
Yeah.
can't wait till they actually finish it, because it's going to be pretty cool for that. And that one is 11.24 for that. Normally it's like $30. Um,
Yeah, but that's been in.
it has been a while, yes, and it probably will still be in early access for probably another
Yeah,
year.
early access for
Yeah.
such a long
But
time. Has it had a lot of problems
no,
or
they're
what?
actually still updating it. The only problems that they're having is mainly, I mean, it all works fine. Like the cutting, it's mainly they're just adding new content now. Like everything is very well made. The story's fantastic. The animation's fantastic. The beginning sequence is amazing. They're still adding movement and stuff to that. And they're also adding like the way the AI interacts with you, like being scared and stuff like that. For all that, they're still
Yeah.
adding stuff for that. They're adding just a whole bunch of, and they're just adding like new bases that you can make, um, new items you can craft, stuff like that. And I enjoy the game. Even when I bought it, it was really early access, and they've been releasing updates pretty constantly, I believe.
Yeah, I heard it was a good game. I watched
Yeah.
some people play it, but I've never played it
And they
myself.
just released the multiplayer for it, and they're actually working out bugs for that too, um, for it. And I've seen gameplay.
Oh, we got some
I've seen
bosses over here.
gameplay on that, and it looks pretty fun to do.
Yeah.
As far as I can
Yeah,
tell,
let's,
that's
let's-
mainly the only really games that I saw that were on sale that looked pretty good when I was looking through them. I mean, there's other games that you could get. I would advise if you like PC games, go and look. There's a couple other deals, or games that I didn't really I think were good. I think some of the Batman games I think were on sale. Um,
Yeah, you said Batman went back up
yes,
on sale?
Batman Arkham Knight back
Arkham
on
Knight?
sale on Steam, and they actually, if you buy the game, and I read a post, and I think it was false because it said by November of 2016, but
Oh wait,
I
hold
don't
up.
think that's true. I think it's November of 2015. So if you purchase the game, you actually get all three of the first Batman games for free, downloadable content, um, because of the bugs. And they said they couldn't fix everything in the game, and so it's pretty much being released still buggy. Um,
Oh
yeah,
my gosh. I got it day one. I got it day one. And I kept it thinking that they're gonna fix it. So it's
you can actually
basically
probably go and
uh,
get the free.
Assassin's Creed Unity all
Yeah, you
over
can probably
again.
go and get all the free games, all the first Batman games for free. I think, um, for having that. Um, but they said they couldn't fix some of the things, so you might still have some issues with the way like some of the video, like the lag and like stuff like that happens, and stuff like that. But overall, the game's way better than what it was. That's why they're releasing it back. They said, "We're sorry,
Hmm.
we can't fix everything in the game, but it's a lot better than what it was before." Um, so that's back on. I didn't look how much it is for sale, how much it's costing, but
Hopefully not full
probably
price.
not.
If they came out and said it still has bugs, hopefully not for
Yeah,
full price because I'm just glad they're giving out something for those people who kept the game
yeah.
when the game got. But the
Everybody
thing
already has
is,
the all the
yeah, I just
yeah,
thought about it. I already
yeah.
have
So
all of
there's no
them.
point
Wait,
really get.
does it come with what's the one that was after City?
Origins, yes, it does have Origins.
Does it? It does. Okay, I don't have
But it's like
Origins,
all like
but I'm never gonna
the
play it.
DLC, I believe, come with it too. Like it comes with the Game of the Year
Okay.
edition and stuff like that.
That's the main reason why I actually stopped playing Batman, is so I can wait for patches and updates for the game so the game will run better. Because I'm playing on
But
the lowest possible graphics
now,
you can
like I
play,
said,
and it still does not run
they
the
said they
greatest.
did fix a lot of it. So the issue that you might have had might be fixed. They said that some of the things, like they said, just some computers it just doesn't like to run on. Because I played a game. It was what game was it? Not
Unity?
Unity. Unity's just bull crap. I mean, that's literally just a pile of crap. I know I bought a game, and I couldn't play. Oh, it was
He acted like
I
you
know
knew
I know
what
what
you
it
were
is
gonna
now, but I
say.
just can't remember the name. It's
What's the game? What is it? Like, what
bring it up.
genre
It's
is
a
the
lot
game?
like I have
Not giving me
um
much to
it's
lean
kind of like
on, man.
Fallout, but it's more of a first-person shooter kind of thing. Um,
I have no idea.
let me see if I know what it is.
Sorry. Anywho, let's just finish this quest and then we can round it up for
Alright.
tonight.
Um, where is it? I got it.
Oh shit, there's a question mark up there. Yeah, so are you gonna get Halo?
I want to get it. I
'Cause
just
I'm playing the shizzle out of it right now.
uh, I don't know about like I'm not really into first-person shooter games. Oh, Metro Last Light. Um, I bought that game because it was on
Okay.
sale for like $7, and I heard it was a fantastic game. And I bought it, but apparently on some computers and like some graphic cards,
It doesn't run.
just doesn't run. It literally will lag, even if you have the lowest settings of everything. It just lags. You can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Because I got it and it did that to me. I'm like, oh, I have a good game. Like, what is this? But then I have another friend that got it and he said he worked fine on his. So
Yeah.
it kind of all depends on the certain computers or something. I have no clue. So it might work better on yours now that they fixed some of the patches. They fixed some of the stuff. So you could always just check it and see if that fixes it.
Yeah, I'm sure it works better than it
Yeah.
used to. Because, I mean, they were patching it, but it was very little patches. Hey, there we go. Level
What is it
11.
with these little guys spawning everywhere?
Ooh, another
No,
boss.
these guys spawn from the bigger guy.
Hmm.
I didn't know that
Interesting.
did that.
But, yeah, I'll probably pick up Batman again. It was a really good game. And, like everyone said, there's a little too much Batmobile in it.
Yeah, and that's what.
But it was a solid game.
And that's why everybody was kind of mad at Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Was they felt like that?
Too much of the horse
Yeah,
and buggy.
it kind of got. There's not much way to get across the world besides the grappling hook and the buggy, and it feels like you're just riding the buggy the entire time.
Ooh, let's go in here. Let's
Wow,
finish this one. This one's shorter.
2 unspent skill points.
I have
But
3.
Apparently,
What?
the ending. Spoiler alert. I'm not going to say anything bad, but they didn't like the ending of Syndicate. People were like, "Yeah, this is such a great game. The brother and sister duo is kind of a neat aspect, and then you felt really attached to these guys, and then the ending just let you down." And so that's what. Yeah, they were
Really?
kind of frustrated about that because they're like, "Yeah, it's such a good game, but it just kind of let you down at the end."
That kind of sucks. Yeah, but let's round it up now. I've been playing a lot of Halo this week, and I'll probably play a little bit more of Batman and probably some Metal Gear because I do want to pick up Metal Gear again. I did really enjoy that game, almost a little too much. I sat down and played it for I think 11 hours in
Yeah,
one
you-
day. I mean, I just did that for Halo on Tuesday, the day that the game came out. I spent 11 hours playing Halo.
See, I
11
want to
hours.
get Halo, but like I said, Battlefront's coming out and Need for Speed's coming out.
Yeah, there's a lot of good
and I
games.
was just like, I'd rather not. I mean, I don't really play too many games like that, so if I buy Halo, I don't think I'll play it, and that's like 60
Yeah.
bucks wasted.
Yeah, you're exactly like
Yeah.
my other friend. He's saving up for Fallout 4 because he knows he's gonna be playing that. So yeah, he's
And
gonna
that's
save
the
his money.
thing. I was like, I want
But,
all these games, but I'm like, okay, what's my top priority of the games that I'm gonna?
Okay, as we close, what's your list of top games you're getting this year, and what games are you going to play this week?
Top games, well, Battlefront, and this year. See, most of mine are coming out 2016.
This year.
I'm
This year.
trying to think of the games coming out. I don't have that list in front of me. It's mainly just Battlefront that I've seen. I don't really have much other games that are coming out that I'm interested in.
So then, what games are you going to be playing this week?
Mainly Minecraft. Nah.
Been playing a lot of
dude,
Minecraft
I'm
lately?
feasting it out on Minecraft.
Tech
Tech
It.
It, yeah, Tech It. Um,
Yeah.
I might
The classic
play
Tech It.
uh, some Total War. Um, I've been playing a lot of Total
Yep.
War.
Yep.
Oh, and I just got Resident Evil 6, so I might be playing that sometime this week. So I'm looking forward to playing some
Okay.
Resident
Cool.
Evil.
Cool.
But yeah, Total War Rome
So
2. Um, oh, I had to look at when that's coming out. Is the MOBA game for Total War franchise? It's kind of like a MOBA, but it's an online. I have to look when that's coming out because that would be a great game to play. Oh, and Rainbow Six.
yeah.
I'm looking forward to Rainbow Six. Is that out yet?
You getting that for computer or Xbox?
When does that come out? They just had the beta for that, right? Didn't they?
Yeah, they just had the beta. I think it comes out in November
Yeah.
sometime. So next
Um,
month.
I want to get it for PC, but I have to see who else is getting it. If more people are getting it for Xbox One, I'll probably get it for Xbox One. But yeah.
So my top games is, well, games that I've gotten this year is Halo 5. I'm going to get Fallout 4, of course. I'm going to get Battlefront sooner or later, but not on launch date. And then I want to get Just Cause 3
And that's for
because I absolutely love
is
Just
that
Cause
for
2.
PlayStation only, or
No, Just Cause is for every current gen console.
I will get that. You getting that? Is that for PC too?
I'm getting that for PC.
I might get that one then.
Yeah, it's a good game. And the games I'm going to be playing are, like I said, Halo 5. I'll probably play some Batman if they update it enough, and then some Metal Gear. And I'll probably play a little bit of Destiny in
Are
there
you
too.
going to get Uncharted since you have PlayStation?
I want to get the Uncharted collection, but that's not on my top priority right now because there's so many games coming out. It's not on my top priority. And I want to play the Uncharted in like order before I get 4.
See, I love Uncharted games.
So-
That was one of my favorite games. Was Uncharted 2, I believe. I played Uncharted 1, and I pretty much beat it. And then I got Uncharted 2, and that was way better. I mean, it was amazing. I loved Uncharted 2. So, I mean, if Uncharted is 3, right? Uncharted 3?
Uncharted 4.
Oh, see, Uncharted 3 was good too. Well, I didn't really play much of Uncharted 3 because I didn't really have a PlayStation at the time when that came out. So I didn't really play much of it. I played like the demo or something, like before it came out. But if
Okay,
good.
let's end tonight.
Alright, man.
You can get a hold of us on our Facebook page. You can get a hold of us on our Instagram page. You can watch us again on our next stream on Twitch. It'll be next Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you for following tonight, and thank you for watching us tonight. And I will see you guys later. Oh, also, if you guys have any questions, you can email us at askpsgn at gmail.com, and you might get an appearance on the next stream/podcast. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.